Hey, my name is Jack Johnson, and you're watching Fuse on Demand. Get it when you want it.
The name, well, we were a band that started while we were at school in Arkansas, at a school called Arkansas Tech University. When we started, we were pretty much playing songs that I had been working on as a solo artist, and then kind of just friends came along and we were just kind of backing that. And then we started writing songs together. As we started writing songs together, we started dreaming about names.
Mispronunciations are fun.
Mispronunciation.
Mispronunciation.
Syllable.
You can just not use it.
We have had Deas Vail probably the most.
Deas Vail a lot, like we're like German.
I don't know if someone actually said this or did we make up Days of Ale.
Oh,
No, that's
Someone called us Days of Ale
We've had-
before.
We've had Deas Vail, like it's a town. We've had Deas
Dave
Vail.
Elkins, Deas Vail.
Yeah.
We had that one.
We've had a lot of.
Good stuff.
Well, being a Christian band definitely boxes us in some. I mean, being labeled that because there's so many assumptions I think that come with that. But, you know, we're all believers in this group and we're excited about that. It's in the music because it's a part of us and we pour ourselves into the music, but we don't really try to sell the fact that we're a Christian band and this is kind of a business too, you know. So musically and artistically, it is a part of who we are, but we don't really market as a Christian band.
The political way to say it, I think, is that we love where we are now.
We do.
And we're very grateful for Mono versus Stereo and the people there. Very kind to us and believe in us a lot. Give us a lot of creative freedom, more than we've ever had before. And that's shaping our music. Our new album is self-titled, and that's why. And it sounds more like what we've wanted to sound like and what we've wanted to put out than we ever have before. And even our last album, people are like, "It sounds a lot different than the last album."
Circumstances have not always played in our favor, especially on a business level. We've always had like a select few people that have really stood by us and helped us to keep going.
There's a common theme of Reliant K actually from our first label till now, because they own the label we're on now and A&R that label and happened to produce this record. So, well, Matt Hoops did. But Matt Hoops believed in us, and Teaston and the whole crew did.
He'd never produced albums before, so he didn't have a whole lot of experience to it, so it was a lot of experimenting. And we had never done anything with this much control in the studio before, so it was almost like we were all forced to really trust each other. And just to kind of like soldier on, you know, even if it's like, no, not that part. We just keep trying until we like something. It was just kind of us able to just try whatever we wanted to try with whatever instrumentation we could find, and I don't know, it turned out really fun.
Lots of freedom.
Mhm.
Matt definitely brought a lot of freedom to the studio. For me personally,
Yeah.
I did never experience really a ton of creative space in the studio, and working with him was really fun in that aspect.
I mean, we had our first 15-passenger van we bought from a church that we used to practice in their building, and then we destroyed it, which was great. We bought a big trailer and it didn't catch on fire, but like it was like bright red. The engine was glowing, so we had to get a new vehicle. And then we got another 15-passenger, and then now we decided to go for a shuttle bus. So we're driving around the city shuttle bus. Pick up
Thanks
some
to
fans.
Andy and Justin and Justin's handiwork, Dad, we have some killer bus bunks in the bus now. So some really nice foam mattresses, couch to sit on, captain's chairs. It's a pretty sweet ride for us. We're used to benches in a van. So
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely modded out. It's nice. I mean, it feels
it's like home. It feels like home.
Definitely feels like home. We have dance parties in there.
We do that.
It's great.
I think we're constantly trying to figure out how to be married and bandmates. And as long as we're constantly trying to figure that out, it's going to be okay. It's when we start
Yeah.
to ignore that.
Well,
that-
and not ignore so much as like set boundaries for, I don't know, maybe it's our personalities, but I can't separate wife and bandmate very like successfully, because I start like, band life is different than married home life, but really my band life and like what we do on the road is my life, and I get to be with my husband, which is awesome. And so if I try to separate it, it's not congruent like in my brain and my heart. So it's a constant like figuring it out, which I think makes it work somehow. So
I mean, it's in the same way that you have to always try when you're at home just to be married and to have a good marriage. You have to always try. You have to try in different ways on tour. I mean, you have to really like, you almost have to pay attention more because you're in different areas and you don't necessarily have the resources, if you will, to make your spouse feel special. So you have to kind of pay attention to what's around you some.
yeah, it's always an adventure, always a challenge, like new places, new faces, different emotions, different people everywhere. So
Watch TV.
What do we do best? Laura is such a good cook. She's got talent
Outstanding.
for cooking.
I love to cook. Outside of music, that's probably, I don't know if it's what I do best, but it's definitely something I love to do.
Justin's a graphic designer extraordinaire.
I love expressing myself through art, and music has just been such a great way to do it. And then it's just fun to have a visual aesthetic way to create as well. So I have a lot of fun with that, and fortunately I get to do a lot of our stuff and work with some other really cool artists. So hopefully that'll keep going well.
Wes, what do you do best outside of music?
Rock climbing and
Oh
yeah,
man.
I like DJing dance parties. That's one of my favorite things to do all the time.
Yeah,
Andy's an engineer and very good at
was.
is. He does a lot of like if there's something like weird about the vehicle or anything like that, he's usually like
Freaking out.
computes it and figures it out really fast, and
Yeah.
he's good at that, and he's very detail oriented. It's fun because a lot of our outside of music things factor into our community as a band, and so we've kind of been on purpose to use everybody's skills for the band. So it's kind of nice because as a band you run your own business, and we've been fortunate enough to realize like, oh, you're good at this and you're good at this, so we'll employ you here and you can do this. And so it's kind of fun to we run into managers or accountants and they're like, well, we'll have to set you up with this. We're like, oh, we've got this spreadsheet for how we've done this for the last 7 years. And
Because we're dorks.
You're a band?
What kind? Exactly.
big pack of nerds.
Yep.